Hi everyone, welcome back to Grandpa Mark's Hobbies and how-to on how I spray quick shine using an airbrush. So let's go over to the spray booth and we'll get started. All right, today um, I'm going to spray flat black and I'm going to spray, this is called red brown or Hull red, I'm sorry, from Tamiya. Both of those are flat and I want to put a little bit of gloss to them. So I'm just taking my quick shine. I ran out of pipettes last night, so I have to go old school butcher way. I am using my Mobius 0.3 millimeter airbrush today with my Serene Air set at right now 21 psi. And what I want to do is I want to take a test spoon and just see how this stuff works. So I'm just grabbing one out of the use pile. What I'll do is I'll use this to mix paint and stuff in. So let's see how this works with the setting. Make sure it's coming out. You see how much air comes out of there. So hit it, get it wet, and get off it. And that is it. So let's hit the flat black here, and I'll show you what I like about this is when I do flat black, it turns semi-gloss. That'll dry to a semi-gloss. Now what I'm going to do here with this is I'm hoping this goes semi-gloss or a little bit more. I'll probably do 2 coats on it, but I'm looking for a root beer color. So let's see how this works. See how that darkened up? Nice and smooth, laid down flat. I like that. That's 1 coat. We'll let these dry over here for a while, but I already know that I like that. That really shot to the brown side, not the red like I thought. So sometimes you get what you expect, sometimes you don't. But let's go for the body right off the rip here because I'm feeling lucky today. The reason why I'm using the 0.3 millimeter is because all the little nooks and crannies that are in this guy, I want to make sure that I can back off a little bit and just hit that. Now I sprayed this last night, so it's good and cured. I'm going to start underside and hit everything, including the interior, because as you see, I wanted that to be the brown too. This is just going to be a simple black and brown color mix. So it goes fast. I try to bring it to where it's almost runny, but not. Now I'm going to do the whole, I got to remember I'm over here with my lens is here. I did a whole lot of airbrushing last night, and about 90% of it I can't use because I was off center. And you see I'm flying here. This does not take a long time to do. This stuff is self-leveling, so it is really forgiving, and that's why I like it. I don't need all be frustrated with my clear coat. Look at how nice that looks, and that's gonna dull out. It will definitely dull out on the flat. We will come back and do a second coat, but I'll bring you back when we do that. So I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to paint 9 million other things, and then we'll see. You can already see it dulling out, and I'll bring you back. Okay, it's been like 15 minutes since I sprayed this. You can see it's dry. I did like 120 other parts in the meantime. So let's come back and check how much you got in a cup. Don't let your cup go dry while you're spraying. It'll spatter on you. Second coat. Just checking again. Make sure I like what I'm getting out of the airbrush. I like that color. Put it on light. You can always do a couple of coats if you want. But if you put it on too heavy, it will have a tendency to run on you, and you don't need that. All right, now you see I got a little stripage on the hood, but everywhere else looks pretty stinking good. And that's about how shiny I want this. I don't want to go crazy with the shine. So I'm just putting a second coat on here, really just for protection and to even everything out. So we can go a lot smoother. I'm not going to do the inside because I'm not going to be banging it around with my fingers. I just want to make sure that I have a nice, even coat on the whole truck. And you see, I am moving fast. On these uprights, I'm not pulling the trigger back as hard as I usually do. Just because I'm going to go this way this time. Just because I don't want to flood it. That's it. Now see, I got a run on there. I'll let this sit this way, and that's my fault. I hit it twice. I thought I sprayed it, but I didn't. I'll let that sit, and that'll flatten itself out. Let me grab the wheel well here, and we're going to blast this. It's still wet on the bottom, so I got way too much on there last time. And that's it. Just give it a good even coat and walk away proud. So I got 900 other parts here to do. I will bring you back over to the shop here in a few minutes. Cleaning Quick Shine is just as easy as cleaning acrylics. What I'll do is the same as I do every other time. I'll get a glob on my paper towel. I'll go in and I'll clean the cup real quick. It only takes a second to get all that stuff off of there. The only thing with Quick Shine is you can't really see what you got left behind. And then if you don't have one of these, I highly recommend grabbing one. Gallery has this thing on sale almost every time I look. See, I just put a little bit in the cup, but it is so convenient for cleaning. I'll shoot everything. Remember, I use acrylic, so I can clean all this stuff with water. But what I'm doing here is I'm putting it in there, and I'm just kind of rinsing this in and out just to clear it all out of the chamber. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I have a 6-hole shooter in the front, and I really can't cap off the front and backfeed it. So I just do it that way. And I'll do that 2 or 3 times. Give everything a wipe down. You can see that was all sticky from that Quick Shine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to clean all that. So I take the back off first. And this is every single time. We'll pull that back just far enough to clear the front. And I am going to tear this thing down. Pull everything out of it. Now, I push the needle forward. See all that stuff that's on there? I don't want that going back through my airbrush. Keep it up front. Makes things just easier to clean. Rinse it a few times in my cleaner. And this is just the regular airbrush cleaner I get off of Amazon. Link is in the description. Same with the link to my gallery page. If you use Grandpa Mark's Hobbies, you'll get 10% off of everything you order. That's a pretty decent deal, really, because stuff's pretty decently priced. And this is easy to clean. Just rinse it off, give it a quick clean. You know what I forgot? I'll be right back. I forgot my Q-tip. Run a Q-tip through the inside, Get that all cleaned off, get all the sticky stuff out. Give the outside of this a scrub. Take a clean Q-tip, go through the inside. I'll do a quick wipe down of that. And I'll just hit it with a paper towel. And that one's done. Now we'll go with the cap here. Go through it this way, right through that hole. Flip this thing around. I'm going to put the pipette, and I'm going to blow it out that way too. Then we'll come back with our Q-tip. I'm going to wring that out all the way to the end. I don't want anything left behind there. Now we can just take the paper towel, and I'm going to give that a quick wipe. And in the cap it goes. Now for our jet, I'm going to take that. I'm going to put it clean in there. I love this long angled tweezers. It makes my life a whole lot easier. Can you see me trying to get my Snicker bar fingers down in there? Now I'll just blow right through from the tip in. And then I'll take this. This comes with that cleaning kit I'm telling you about with the cup. Put it in there. Don't push this way, just run it sideways. And what that does is that kind of just gets any of the guff that's left behind out of there. Push this and blow it through one more time. And we're almost done. Take the cup off. And I'm going to come in here. I'm just going to flood this through a few times. Take my brushes. My smallest brush here goes right through the front, right in that center hole. Just go in and out a few times. Don't go all the way back. You don't need to. Just through that front, just to get that cleaned out. Now I got one that I bent. I'd like to just take that and go right up this way into the bigger side of that chamber. And then a big one, and you see I'm dipping this every time. That's why I got cardboard on my tote now. That's done. Flush it out again a couple of times. Get a paper towel. Give it a quick wipe. I'm gonna do something here. What happens if you pull your trigger out? This thing will run all the way to the front here. Let's move this out of the way because I will spill it. But see how that moves all the way to the front? No problem. Take this. I'm going to make it even easier for myself. No problem. That's to the front. Pull this back. Make sure that that stays straight with the center. Just put that back in the trigger. Make sure it's there. And you're good to go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Now let's build this bad boy back up. It is simple to do. Always start with the jet. Drop it in. Just like that. Come back with my cap, my protector. Put that on. You don't have to crank that on there. It's not going anywhere. Come back. Thread that on. You saw I went backwards just until I felt the click, and then I came forward. Now I do give this just a little bit of a tightening, but I don't go crazy with it. Come in here. The needle. It should just go straight in. My jam nut got turned in a little bit, so it was tight. Feel it go past the gasket, come up to the end. Don't jam it in there, just make sure it comes up and touches. Put the end on so we don't bend the needle. Now we'll put our cap on, or our cup on. Again, just kind of go backwards till you feel it go click. Get that on. You don't have to crank it. Just get it on there. Now I'm going to take my favorite t-shirt, which is usually the one I'm wearing, and I'm just going to give this a quick polish. Just like that. Make it pretty. Like brand spanking. Put my dust cap back on. Hang that up. And I'll see you back over in the shop. All right. We're back in the shop. You can see this isn't all the way dry, so I'm not going to touch it or anything. But you can see that really did change that color. It richened it up. It gave it just enough shine. I will polish this real lightly with Tamiya's fine polishing compound, just to get any flecks or flakes or whatever just decided to fall out of the sky on it. But easy money, man. The spoon, I hit one more time. You can see the third coat really helps bring out that gloss a little bit more, but I wanted to go more of a, this is a work truck, brand spanking new, no big deal. Here's that gloss black, and I'll show you how that looked. See how that makes that look? It's more of a satin than a semi-gloss, and I really like the way that looks on interiors. Semi-gloss is kind of more to the glossy side than this, and that's why I started going with the Quick Shine. One coat. That's all I do on my interiors. I'll let this all sit overnight now, and I'll come back tomorrow, and we'll start detailing this bad boy up. But there's your Quick Shine. I'm going to bring it back with a webcam here. That's your Quick Shine. That easy. Brush painting is just as easy. Just dab it on and go. 64 ounces for like $5. That'll last me forever. So with that, I want to remind everybody that we have our 24-hour group build, October 11th. I do have a GoFundMe page now. It's set up. The link will be in the description. I want to thank Gallery, because everything I use with the airbrushes is Gallery's now. I love them. If you want to get something, like I said, use Grandpa Mark in your coupon code. You'll get 10% off of everything you get. I want to thank our veterans, first responders, and active duty members, because without you, I couldn't be doing what I am doing. And I also want to say hey to Jason, Mike, and Bruce. Every Thursday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, they have the best YouTube show ever. Automotive Model Car Livecast. Check it out. Description will also be, or the link will also be in the description. It is the most fun you're going to have on a Thursday night. And with that, I will let you go. I hope this helps, clears up some things. If not, leave a message in the comments. If you're not a subscriber, I would really love if you would. It really helps the channel. And with that, I'll let y'all go. So y'all have a great day, a better tomorrow, and jeez, and thank you very much for watching.